Crick Buzz Centre Stage, Adam Collins, Harsha Bhogle. Just about the perfect performance from the men in blue today, Harsha. Amazing with the bat. They laid the foundation. They put the foot down. They thrashed Australia in the final 10 overs. Brilliant performance with the ball. You can't ask for any more than that.
You know what I found incredible was till about 280 or so, the teams were actually neck and neck. And it required that finish. I thought the difference was the finish that Pandya, that Dhoni and KL Rahul provided at the end. But Australia just left themselves with too many to get, and it meant that Maxwell had to play an innings of a lifetime. We were discussing in the commentary box, we said, is Maxwell going to do an Ashton Turner like he did in that one game? But I just thought two nerdlers in the middle order. You needed one of Smith or Khwaja, and just left Maxwell way too much to do.
The game hinged on a few really important points. Of course, Shikhar, man of the match, 117. He was outstanding. But Alex Carey dropping Hardik Pandya. Just before India had put the foot down, Kohli had called out Pandya to come in at number 4. He goes first ball. It could be a different game.
Yes, it was indeed first ball. I mean, Carey looked very good with the bat, but he looked back at his performance as a keeper and said, did I cost my team a lot of runs? And you're absolutely right, because Hardik then suddenly changed the tempo of the game. Those 44 that he got just changed the tempo of the game completely. And you're right, you're absolutely right. That was one turning point. I think Bhuvneshwar coming back and picking up 2 wickets. That was another turning point. And just that middle over spell between Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav, where they weren't letting Khwaja and Smith get a boundary for about 6 or 7 overs in between. And I think in the end, that all added up.
Yeah, the spin against Australia, we talk about it all the time. They played it better today. It's just they couldn't score enough runs off it, especially against Chahal, who's got a hold on Glenn Maxwell. For a moment there, the briefest moment when Maxwell was batting with Smith, scoring boundaries at will, we thought, well, it could be game on. Chahal on, bowling to Maxwell. We've seen it many times.
It was. So Bhuvi picks up 2 wickets, but then the game changer again came when Chahal got Maxwell out. You were right when Steve Smith got a couple of top edges down behind for 4. Maxwell he's a special player. Maxwell is a special player. Should he have come in at number 4?
Yes.
That was a quick answer. I was waiting to get a little rebound off you. The other big plus for India, I think Sanjay used the right expression, is that Virat Kohli played a chameleon kind of innings, just changing his colours depending on the situation. But India showed the one area that I thought might be a weakness, which was the finishing power. And the finishing power they got through Pandya, through Dhoni, and even KL Rahul at the end. I think that made a huge difference. So India, lots of pluses in this game.
And the foundation Rabla lay with Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma. Again, it's such a established opening partnership now at the top. But they don't care how slow they go at the start. They just know they can continually get quicker as they go. It's like a perpetual motion machine. Each 10 over block, they go a bit quicker. And by the time you get to over 40, you get to happy hour, you can tee off.
You know what I think? I think this T20ization of 50-over cricket that we are talking has changed perspectives. So earlier where it was go bang, bang, bang. Now people are saying, you know what? We keep wickets in hand, we can get what we want. So let's actually play one half of the game the way it used to be played before, which is just let's keep wickets. Doesn't matter if we score 40, 45 in the power play, because we know what we can get in the second half. So it's leading to a very interesting dynamic that we saw with both teams. I mean, had it not been for that 119-run over, Australia were languishing about 35 odd in the power play. So it's creating a wonderful dynamic. But overall, yes, it's a huge result for India. It reminds me of 2015 when India had South Africa and Pakistan to start off, a stronger South Africa than we have now. So it reminds me of 2015. I believe India need to win one of their next 2, and they're almost guaranteed a place in the semi-final.
For Australia's part, David Warner, not his most fluent today. He's a bit scratchy at the moment. And I think we feel as though Australia still have some improvements to make. But 316, not a terrible result, considering they were chasing far, far more than that.
True. I couldn't understand Warner's innings. I guess every great player goes through that phase when he's trying his best, but he's just not able to get the ball of the middle of the square, and then losing Aaron Finch. Gee, when was the last time you saw Finch as angry as that?
And run out as well. You don't see Finch run out very often.
There you go. So I just thought the harder Warner tried, the more difficult it got. And it just tells you what a great game this is. That even players of the caliber of Warner can go through a day when they know what to do and they're trying hard to do it and they can't do it.
And a real positive for Australia is that Steve Smith's in pretty good form. He played a different kind of role 3 days ago to what he played today. He was able to go through the gears today, and he was promoted up to number 3, which would have instilled a bit of confidence in him as well.
So now what do Australia do? Because Steve Smith looks made for number 3. So what do you do with Usman Khawaja? Do you try and get Sean Marsh in to get a little more momentum there? But also Steve Smith, first 30 runs, came and run a ball. And then suddenly in the company of Khawaja, he slowed down as well. So that is something that might worry them. But Smith at 3 is just made to bat there.
Last but not least, the amazing Indian crowd today. There must have been 95% Indian fans in at the Oval. The support, the singing, the chanting, the roaring, it was something else. It was deafening in South London.
The Oval was blue. Just as Southampton was blue, just as Nottingham will be blue, just as Manchester will be blue, it was blue, and it was just incredible. I kept asking people, I know I'm in London, but I can't get myself to believe I'm in London.
Brilliant performance from India today. This is Cricket Centerstage. Adam Collins, Harsha Bhogle. We'll catch you in a couple of days.